Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. Apologies for the audio podcast. I could not sleep yesterday night because of NVIDIA results. I have positions in NVIDIA in US markets, so therefore I had to be awakened until NVIDIA results came. And yesterday, NVIDIA results came after 3 p.m. 3 a.m. Indian time. So that's almost 1:30, 1:45 p.m. in Dubai time. So that's why I'm just too tired to shoot a video. Coming back to the markets, US markets ended significantly higher. NVIDIA results came, so it's better than expected. Data center operations given 75% extra profit. The overall result seems to be very good. So in fact, NVIDIA stock shot up 4-5% as soon as the results came, but now it is cooling down, and now it is trading almost same as yesterday's closing time. So that 3-4% extra rally came after the market hours, cool down now. So because of that, US futures are down slightly, but however, the Asian markets are significantly higher. As usual, South Korean market hit a fresh all-time high today. Japanese market hit all-time high today, and other Asian markets are positive. But with all these kind of optimisms in the world, but nothing seems to be disturbing the bears of Indian markets. Yesterday, a 250-point fall from intraday high to intraday low. I don't think I have ever seen this kind of a move on the first trading session of the month. So first trading session of the new series, mostly there will be a rally, or it may fall, but not a two-way move like what happened yesterday. And that was such a big move, two-way move. So two-way moves usually happens closer to the expiry, not on the very first trading session. That was a very, very big surprise. The second big surprise is that both FIIs and DIIs have pumped in huge amount of money. In fact, yesterday was the first time where FIIs and DIIs both were net buyers, and together they have bought for about 9,000 crores and without any block deal, and that is the highest ever inflow from the institutions put together. So such a big buying by institutions, then why the hell Nifty has fallen 250 points? So that is really very, very surprising. So India VIX is down, institutions are buying, global cues are very good, but still, Nifty is struggling. The number one stock, HDFC Bank among private sector bank, number one stock among the PSU bank is SBI, number one stock in oil and gas, Reliance, and all three stocks have fallen and contributed significantly on the downside. So on the other hand, ICICI Bank has done slightly better. Ever since this SEBI rejig came in Bank Nifty, this HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank, they are doing very badly. But yesterday, I think HDFC Bank hit a swing low. Now it is down more than 9% from the January high. So a stock that is a number one and number two stocks both are down 8 to 10% since January high. There is no way Nifty is going to take out the January high. So looks like January high may be the high for next few months, or at least until the next quarter results. If next quarter results are good, then things may go higher. Now there is optimism in artificial intelligence related stocks. So today we may see some kind of a Further improvement in IT stocks like TCS and Infosys, HDFC Bank and Reliance and SBI. So these three stocks we have to watch very closely today. Will there be any recovery in those stocks or not? So overall, market is not even able to hold on to 25,500. That's a very, very big disappointment for bulls. At least we thought, 25,500 to 26,000 should be the range, but even that range is not holding. 25,500 is breaking many times, and 25,400 was also broken 2 or 3 times. So the more number of times it breaks on the downside, so ultimately the market might break down. So that risk is always there. But however, today I'm hopeful that there will be some kind of a rally after the market open. And GIFT Nifty is confused totally because of yesterday's price action. But otherwise, the kind of global cues, the kind of institutional buying, so market should recover today. But even today, if market not recovering, I'm not talking about the market opening. I'm talking about market closing. If today also market close flat or negative, then the bulls will lose the entire hope, and then the market might be the range might be shifted downwards to 25,000 to 25,700. So 25,700 is where the 50-day exponential moving average is there. So that's why that will become a resistance if there is no recovery with this kind of 9,000 crore, imagine, is required just to keep the market flat or slightly negative. Then what kind of money is required to take the market higher? So it is the retail people who seems to be selling now. So looking at the open interest also, looks like 25,700 is going to be a resistance, and we have one less number of trading session because next Tuesday is a holiday. So Sensex also yesterday it shot up 600, 700 point, then fell nearly 1,000 point. So Sensex tends to be more volatile than Nifty because the index heavyweights are falling more. So let us see what is going to happen today. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.